Okay, what we've got here is our new 2009 RollvaC Eco. Now this is a twin 800 that suits machines from 1 meter 60 or 65 inches wide right up to 140 inches or 3.5 meter. That's the twin 800, which is our servo model, but we've taken out the technology and put a very clever what's called a linear converter drive in it. So could Jason just show how that reciprocates back and forward? That connects to the kicking mechanism under the table. Thank you. And that translates into a sine wave curved drive and drives the rollers at exactly the right speed, accelerating and decelerating into the nip. That simple and effective device replaces a complex gearbox which you would find on a Sun machine. Why is it so incredibly simple? Nobody else thought about it. So that's a device that does not require lubrication. On the rest of the machine there's no lubricating points, no grease points, no necessity to adjust the machine weekly or monthly for roll diameter change, and no transmissions other than these Kevlar reinforced belts, which are dry transmissions, should last about 10 years. So the polyurethane rollers are acrylic polyurethane tires that are flipped on, as you can see, and we have a sprung-loaded Teflon braking system to prevent the old problem on lead edge feeders of sheets jumping forward. So this is exactly the same roller box as the servo, and if you wish you can buy it as an Eco, and then you can put the servo drive on at any time. Just by the way, there it is off the machine. So the problem with servo is very, very accurate. If you don't have a requirement for that super accuracy, then the Eco is the new solution to that problem. So you get the two 2,000 cubic feet a minute high volume fans. This device lets into your existing feed table. It has the anti-skewing center here to prevent pivoting, boards pivoting. It has the adjustable toe guard, which you'll not need to do that unless for some extraordinary reason you wear these completely down. That feature on the design allows very thin materials to be run. This is the subject of a patent. The combination of the type of drive and the freewheel and drive and brake mechanism is patented, and this should enable people to take any kicker-fed machine or even cam-fed mechanical driven machines like flat and die cutters could fit this type of mechanical drive. So there we have it. That's what we'd air freight over. It's so simple, there's nothing for the operator to do. Even these slides are not required except in extreme circumstances. The only operating control that the crew have is the on-off of the fans, 1 or 2 fans. So there we have it. Take a look at the back of it. There you go. Quality engineering job, built in Britain, designed in Britain, and we air freight it to you, so you get it in 2 or 3 days. So the RollvaC Twin Eco. Now the trick is to get started for $37,500. Of course you've got to pay for delivery and installation. It's 2 days, 1 man, and a bit of help from you. But start with this And if as you develop your machine you feel the need for the super accuracy of servo, let's take a look at what we've removed. That bolts onto the existing frame, existing holes, and that converts the mechanical to servo, and then we shift your pendant control and your panel. Okay, now if you want to look at how power efficient this thing is, that's it, that's the drive. 2 fingers, reinforced tooth belt dry, heat treated aluminium, enclosed plastic tooth, reinforced plastic tooth gears, and then spline couplings here. But those drives are on our shelf, and in fact we can put the whole unit together from order in about 10 days. And there's the clever bit. Kick a bar across here, tabletop here, and what we call a vacuum apron goes around the top, and that would be the vacuum apron. That's metal to cover the hole that we cut or make for the RollvaC. Cover the drives with this. Actually the apron goes all the way around it, and in your case we use your existing side guides, and we use your existing front guides. If you want us to quote on our types of front guides, we'd be pleased to do so, but it's unnecessary for the RollvaC Eco. Finally, and this is important, the Eco model doesn't mean cheaper and lighter, it means actually stronger and heavier. We've just made all the savings in the very, very expensive servos. So we have these supported bearings for really heavy board, and here's the thing that only was available on servos. This is a complete cassette. This whole machine is a cassette, and when you come to a tire change, this cassette lifts out vertically out of the machine so that none of the base is disturbed, and you take that cassette out to your workshop, fit the tires with the special tire tool which is provided, and put the cassette back. If you are going to work this machine really hard, you could even have spare unit rolls, which is the bar that mounts these tires, in stock, prepared for the tire change. So Eco 2009, more advanced mechanically, with all the cost of the expensive servos removed, and we achieve our accuracy with this servo feature of Teflon brakes. Okay, give us your order. And that would be the vacuum apron. That's metal to cover the hole that we cut or make for the RollvaC. Cover the drives with this. Actually the apron goes all the way around it, and in your case we use your existing side guides, and we use your existing front guides. If you want us to quote on our types of front guides, we'd be pleased to do so, but it's unnecessary for the RollvaC Eco.